I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left.
Anyhow, nah, do you know what? Wait, no, because you know what? If you lot are fucking live on my set, but it's DR.
No, it's not. We wouldn't do that.
I'm walking.
It's not.
I heard someone laugh. I know Abby's on the set. I heard it.
Yeah, careful, there's wires.
She sniggered.
That's it, wires. That's it. Keep going. Keep going.
Go on.
Right, now you're going to go right round the table. Right round the table. Here we go.
Why has this never happened in the whole history of DR? Why?
Keep coming.
Why
Pause.
now?
Left.
Go on.
A little bit round. Here you go.
This is my desk. Am I sitting at my desk?
Yeah, you're right. Right, straight. Just walk straight. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. There's a chair. Keep going.
You're stepping on my finger.
Oh, you got laces.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Go.
Right, spin round. Spin. That's it. Now forward a little bit.
Oh,
now
this is...
sit down. Sit down. Just
Wait, what is it?
There's a chair there. Here. Not bottles. Oh, a chair. We got a chair today.
It's an actual chair, yeah?
Yep. Right, there we go. There's a chair. I'm gonna tuck you in, sir.
God.
There we go. So I'm gonna tuck you in and spin you out.
Are they live upstairs and I've got to be down here?
Yeah, there are some of them.
Oh, for God's sake.
You just gotta hold it here for a little bit.
I don't even want to open my eyes when you take this off. I'm not going to.
Right.
No, I'm not opening my eyes yet.
Okay.
What's this? I don't want to open my eyes. I don't want to do anything. I don't want my eyes to open. Just give me my mic so I can be part of the show. I'm doing the show like this.
Your mic's next to you.
I got it. I'm doing the show like this. I'm not opening my eyes.
You must.
No. No. Why are you here in this place? And why are you here in this place?
You must.
Open your eyes.
No,
Come on,
I'm
quickly.
fine.
Open your eyes.
What do you can't believe? Turn around.
I'll keep one eye open.
Open your eyes.
I'd turn around if I was you, bro.
Open
Turn
your
around.
eyes.
I want you to see
Look
this.
behind you.
I saw something blue on that screen there.
Just open your eyes and look behind you. We redecorated.
Hello, guys, and welcome
What the fuck is
to the
that?
United. Oh wait, no, the Chelsea view. No, sit down. Don't touch. Spend time on this. Spend time on this.
You must sit.
Spend time
Season's
on
over.
Sit.
You must sit.
Sit, sir. Sit, sir.
I knew there was a reason
Look,
you wouldn't speak to
sit,
me.
sir. Final touches. Yeah.
That's got
Mud
to hurt.
Brothers.
This is worse.
Mud Brothers.
Listen.
That's got to hurt.
Welcome to the Chelsea view. Because this guy, all season, trying to distance himself from the Mud Brothers. Oh, it's a disgrace if we're behind them. Oh, it's a disgrace if we lose to them. Oh, we're big bad United. We don't belong with those guys. They belong with the Bournemouths, the Fulhams, the Brightons, them mans. And now, you're below us in the table. You are gonna have to hold that.
Yeah.
Emphatically.
Hold that.
Bombastically.
You're shit.
Drastically. More than you can.
Believe.
Believe.
Please, guys.
Welcome to your new set. Because you've had minus goal difference. Poor performances. Most shots conceded on goal.
Preach.
You've been thieving. You've been stealing. Begging. Borrowing. Points from Coventry even. Even you denied them history. And you come in here shamelessly with sunglasses, telling everybody. Now you know what it feels like. Now you feel pain. Now you feel balance is restored in the universe.
Take them off.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Manchester's truly blue.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh, that hurt. That cut deep.
Tell you what,
Cut deep.
that's late, Robbie.
Closing line.
That is
Hold on.
late.
I forgot one thing.
Flex.
Dash that.
How do you feel about the 4-0 against Palace?
Dash it, man. Dash it. Hold that, man.
And bring KG as well. I'm not done. Bring that man. We'll speak soon. What are you saying? You good?
God. Oh, I love this show.
I love it.
I
I
love
love
it
it.
here.
I love it.
A
here.
few things first. First of all,
I
a
love
few
it.
things. A few things. A few legalities we need to talk about. No problem. That's fine. You've changed the deeds. You can pay.
Oh.
You've got £1 billion. Yeah. So pay my rent. Yeah. That's first things first. You've taken over the deeds, so you can pay the rent.
How many times?
That's the first thing. No, wait there. So you come in here and infiltrated, yeah? You've got Billy, you got another Billy where that came from, yeah? So you can pay.
Facts.
Yeah? That's the first thing. Secondly, I want you to look down the lens, yeah? And I want you to unequivocally, Mr. Bombastically tell all them viewers that you will 100% finish above us. Because it's not where it is now, it's where it ends. So I want you to look down that lens and say, me, Matisse, the Chelsea fan, we will 1000% finish above Man United. I want you to do that. Because you're so sure of it.
Yeah. Can we get full name instead of just Matisse?
Look at me. I'm looking at you.
He has changed.
You look at me, I'm looking at you.
Ooh.
At home.
Is he going for it?
He's going no way.
I, Matisse Armani,
Wow.
we will finish behind.
No surname.
Behind.
Oh, behind.
I got you there, not behind. In front of Man United. We will. We will. We will.
Unequivocally.
Unequivocally.
Bombastically.
We will. 100%.
You must now.
100%, yeah?
Must.
What's your
100%.
last?
Must.
What's your last?
Our last 3 games are Nottingham Forest, Brighton, and
Where's the
Bournemouth.
Forest game?
Away, but it's tough.
Oh.
But they've got Arsenal. They've got the mighty Arsenal.
What's the other game?
Brighton and Nottingham Forest.
Brighton.
Nottingham
Where's
Forest and Bournemouth.
Brighton at home.
Brighton away, I think. And then
Well, Brighton don't like you lot.
Basically,
like
home
us.
ground.
But they got,
Home ground for you, innit?
Newcastle and Arsenal. The thing is, he knows it's long.
What's yours?
He knows it's long.
Arsenal.
And you got Brighton.
Arsenal, Newcastle, Brighton.
Yeah, he knows.
Brighton away.
That's a lot. That's tough. That's a lot.
So-
How many times have I come in here and said I like this studio?
So you can pay.
All season I've been saying that.
So you can pay.
I've been saying. I
You
like
must.
it. I do like your studio.
You must pay.
It's cold.
I want first installment now.
I love the brickwork.
It looks better.
Hey.
Oh wow.
Oh,
wow.
Flex.
Straight to
Wow.
Essex,
Oh,
but-
Flex. You can't do that.
He's
Arsenal legend up on there.
Oh, Flex. Flex.
Where's
Time
Captain
to
Leader
hang those,
Legend?
bro.
Who's this guy? Looks
Where's
like
he?
he judges with a wig.
Bro, it took time to hang those.
You can keep the rest.
Alright, fair.
I've got to push back a little bit. I've got to have some decorum.
I said I like it.
Wow, listen, what a start to the show. Coming from the United View studio, he's done a Chelsea takeover. But we are here with the weekend preview to look ahead to the games at the weekend. But we do have to start by talking about, well, actually, we'll lead into the two games, right? Because obviously, big game at the weekend, Manchester United versus Arsenal, has big implications on the title. But before we even get into that, we got to talk about that Palace game. I mean, Flex, what happened? Funny enough, is when we did the show on Monday, you actually predicted that Palace
you
would...
two? Excuse me?
Oh, they're partners now.
This is
What's
why
going on here?
Sorry, Robbie. Sorry. And this is
Why'd you
why.
do it
No. This is why people do what they do to you. Pick a lane and stay in it.
I'm in it.
No, you've been in Crystal Palace. You've been in Manchester City.
Bayern.
You've been in Bayern. Now you're
Liverpool.
Chelsea. What are you?
I am.
Who are you?
I am shameless.
Define yourself.
I am shameless.
All right, as long as
and
fair
I
enough.
will go
Fair
where
play.
the banter takes me.
Okay, fair enough. At least
You've
you're
written
in
me
there.
so many times
All right, cool.
this season, have you not? Yes, you have.
All right, cool.
Okay, so you must hold it. You know,
Are
this,
you definitely going to finish above Man United as well?
yeah. Yeah.
Most people will,
I'm
to be
positive
fair.
on that.
All right, cool.
Yes.
Okay,
Don't
well,
worry.
yeah, it's Flex. You got to talk to us about that game because you predicted on Monday. You predicted that you felt that you'd lose to Palace.
Absolutely.
Right. You were missing some centre backs and stuff like that.
All of them.
Well, no, they had Johnny Evans played.
Oh, all of them.
And he was actually.
Failed a fitness test.
I remember on the day he's like, "Oh man, Johnny!" The news came
remember
through.
when he looked?
Breaking
We got
news.
one.
He goes, "We got one."
excited.
And he failed the fitness test and
He's
still
like-
played 90 minutes. So shout out Johnny Evans, by the way.
It's not his fault.
I mean, it's
Wow.
called commitment.
Talk to us about that.
It's that cart. or
Talk to us
sex
about
thing.
that game, man.
What can you say?
No, you gotta say
I'm
something.
just going to do it,
Just-
Abbi.
just-
What do you want me to say? I've checked out. What do you want me? This is what they've done to me. I'm going to do a Matisse. Well, maybe we'll get some points sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I expect them to do. That's what this club is. That's what they've done to me. Want me to do an AGT? Robbie, it's our own fault. It's our own fault. Yeah,
I'll rate that. I'll give it that.
Okay.
that's what it is. Man United in the mud, isn't it? This is. That's why I said
It's
after
our own fault.
Burnley, truthfully talking, I said we won't get another point for the rest of the season. and I stand by it. That's
Why you make me
that's
look
how
down the
I-
lens for?
Oh, because part of the thing.
You still have to pay though.
Yeah.
Financially,
Yeah,
like,
you must pay.
Yeah.
But no, there's just new ways in it. There's new ways of Man United to capitulate. There's new ways of Man United to become worse. Of course, injuries are a factor, but like I've said on quite a lot of shows in the last month or so, and a lot of like my own community on United View are not against me, but disagreeing with me.
Because you're laughing as the goals fly in.
No, they disagree with me because they think like, no, why are you changing? Like, stay patient. Like, he can get through this sort of thing.
Marcel.
Oh, Marcel's a different.
delusional, man.
He's a different.
Big up him.
Listen, that is big up Marcel, man. But yeah, for me, it's there's ways to lose football matches if you are going to lose them. There's just too many factors wrong with the team. There's just too
Well,
many
of
factors.
course, this weekend, Arsenal come to Old Trafford. Of course,
Long day.
Tough.
big game for Arsenal because they know. We were discussing it on a show earlier over on AFTV, right? There could be two scenarios going into that game. Number one, as expected, Manchester City beat Fulham in the 12:30 kickoff, which is the day before on a Saturday, and Arsenal know that they have to win to stay in the title race. If they even draw, it's done, right? More or less, not mathematically, but it more or less will be done. Or the other scenario is City possibly drop points, which again, Arsenal know that then they're highly motivated. They have to win that game. They could possibly win that game that could take a massive step to winning the league. So I think what you're going to get is a highly motivated Arsenal going into that game.
Absolutely.
Whatever the result whatever that result is on the Saturday, what sort of United are we going to get? Are we going to get a United that reacts?
Got a clue, mate.
No, but I'm saying, you know what I mean? Listen, after you've come off the back of a really bad defeat, sometimes there's a reaction from teams.
Yeah.
You've got a great record against Arsenal at Old Trafford. We haven't won there for, I can't remember the last time we won there. Well, we won there in 2020, I think, but that was when
Was
COVID.
it Adebayor,
COVID,
607?
But
Yellow
before
kit.
that, I mean,
I agree
you
with
know,
you. And
so
It was.
I don't think United are going to be as bad as they were against Palace. What do you think? What do you guys
They've
think?
turned up against Liverpool, City.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be shameless,
No,
but
we got mashed up against City.
I actually need your help.
No, get your hand.
We need your help.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
The next two games,
No,
I will be.
You should have done it yourself. You got 5-0'd when you were supposed to do it,
Arsenal-
and you were 3-0 down at half time when you were supposed to do it. Don't talk to me.
I also need you to beat
Called it.
Newcastle.
I actually want this team to win the league.
I need you to beat
I
Newcastle.
want Arsenal to win the league.
I need you to beat Newcastle.
I want Arsenal to win the league.
I need you to beat Newcastle.
No, you do your own jobs. Don't talk to me. And now you've done this, never talk to me again. As well. Yeah, I don't ever want to speak to you again.
I believe in you.
No,
do.
you don't.
I
If we do,
believe.
guess
I
what?
believe.
Because guess what then? Because if we do, this is counterproductive for you. Because if we do beat them miraculously, this you finishing above us. You're banking on us.
We
losing
gotta
these
win
types
all
of
our
games.
games. No, we gotta win all our
if
games.
you do win, we will turn the whole studio upstairs into a United studio.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, I will decide what will happen if we beat Arsenal. Me. In fact, what will happen if we beat Arsenal? None of you even come to the show. It's just me. But what sort of Man United will we see? Don't know. Have no idea. And I have no idea for two reasons. One, because of just how inconsistent Man United are on a normal day. And two, with the level of injuries that we actually have, I have no idea in the presser on Friday, tomorrow, who's back. Is Bruno back? Bruno missed his first game in his whole career from an injury.
Crazy.
I don't know if he's fit enough to play again. Rashford, I know he has been awful all season, but need him to do something.
Scored against Arsenal.
Scored against Arsenal, scored against
Emirates.
Liverpool,
Spurs.
scored against City. I don't know, it might be just below. How much are we? Yeah, exactly. A lot of money. A lot of money. If there's no centre backs back, if it's only still Johnny Evans and Casemiro has to play centre back again, it's 5-0. So
Thought he retired
Do you know what
straight
I'm saying?
after the game.
I
the
mean-
other night.
Look like he did.
On the Arsenal front, all I can say, right, is that, as I said, it's going to be a highly motivated Arsenal to win that game. For the first time, we've seen it in the last couple of games, which has been a weird feeling. Everybody's fit. Even Timber's fit.
yeah.
Timber didn't even make the bench on the weekend, but everybody's fit, which is crazy.
I'll say this, yeah.
They can have that midfield that's been working really well with having Partey in there, you know what I mean, as that sort of number 6. And then, Rice can roam a bit. Odegaard can do his thing as well because you've got that extra security there. So he can choose from whatever he wants to choose from. they've had a. There's no excuses for
I
us.
was just about to say that.
That's
the biggest thing about
our
this.
game was
You have
on
to win.
Our game was on Saturday at 12:30.
Yeah.
So there's no tiredness factors coming to it.
8 days.
Nothing. It's just like
You will
that
be your
game,
own worst
we
enemy
gotta
if
go for
anything
it.
happens.
I think. Listen, just going off of what we've been doing this season, away from home especially, we've been good. We've defensively been really, really good, and attacking away from home, we've been really, really good. And when we've had those big challenges, which, you know, the Tottenham game, I know we were sort of cruising that game 3-0, but before the game, that is a massive, massive challenge. You know what I mean? You've got to go away to your deadliest rivals. We know they want to stop us. We know that if we lose that, it's all over. And I thought the composure we showed it, well, I say that until Raya went and did what he did, but the composure we showed for the majority of that game gives me confidence that Arsenal can go into that game and get 3 points. We have to get 3 points.
You're not going to do anything different.
Got the minimum, got to take that into the last game of the season. Maybe Spurs does us a favour on Tuesday.
Absolutely not.
You never know. I was.
Don't worry about Tuesday.
I was driving here today. I was
Yeah.
saying this earlier. I was over in South London. On my way here, this black cab driver pulls up alongside me. I was playing my music, right? He goes, "You that Arsenal guy, innit?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah. Piss off back to Woolwich," right? He goes, "You're not far," right? I said to him, so I said, right.
Such a Spurs thing to
But
say.
he said it in a funny way. Immediately after what he said, I knew he was a Spurs fan.
Obviously.
So I said, "You're Tottenham, innit?"
Well, you weren't lying.
He goes, "Yep." So me and him was having a bit of banter, and he goes, "You know what, mate?" He goes, "Do you know the worst thing about it? It'd be so Spursy of us
To win that game.
to go and get something out of that game,
They
and
won't.
draw and that."
They won't.
And the thing is about that game is that I know you don't want to win it. He didn't want to win it. He did, you know, he said his family's all Arsenal. He don't want to win it. But even he said, he goes, but Ange will want to win it.
Yeah.
Because Ange is under pressure. He said, and so are those players. Even players like Maddison, who, you know, a couple of months ago was nailed on for the England squad. He isn't now. So he's going to want to put a performance. So the players themselves will want to do well in that game. So, but we've got to take it. We've got to win that game against United so that those scenarios can possibly play out.
The thing is, if Tottenham score against City, it's not going to be limbs. Like,
No,
it's going to be such
silent.
a.
They just not
It's just going to be
celebrate.
such an awkward.
It's going to be really awkward.
Hey.
There'll be-
You
I
celebrate,
didn't
but then afterwards you'd be like,
You
you know what it is when you celebrate and then afterwards you're like, what am I
won't.
celebrating for?
I won't.
You're not going to celebrate if your team scores a goal.
That one.
Yeah.
Last
Sonny
minute
scores
winner,
Top win.
Sonny.
I would
Sonny,
actually.
you know the guy
Listen, it
Sonny?
would be the most Spursy thing ever to get something out of that game. Okay, like honestly, the most Spursy thing. My team have literally been dropping 0 out of 10s for the last 4 games. I don't want them to start doing it next
yeah, hold
Tuesday.
that.
We've got Burnley. We've got Burnley on Saturday.
Yeah.
Let's pick up
Was
some
that the
points
last
against
game?
Burnley. And then, you know, just
I mean, I know we.
lose to City. And then if they want to pick up some points against Sheffield,
I know.
then do that.
Hear me
oh,
out.
yeah, I haven't seen
Hear
you.
me out on this
hold
one
on,
because
man.
Oh, yeah.
right, Lee Judges pointed this out that, you know, if you was to beat Burnley,
Yeah. Yeah, I know why you want to do it.
Villa
I
have
get
a
it.
tough game against. They got you at Liverpool.
We got them on Monday
Right.
night. M&F.
Suppose they
Away.
lose.
No,
If they lost,
no.
hold on.
No.
If they
Not
lost,
going anywhere.
innit? If they lost to
want it.
Liverpool,
I don't want it.
right, you can get Champions League.
I don't want it.
Daniel Levy does though.
I don't care what Daniel Levy wants. I made that very apparent on this channel. I
The
don't
manager
want
wants it. The manager wants it.
Do
Daniel
you know
Levy.
what I wanted my team to turn up in the last 4 games that we've played. They haven't. I don't need them to turn up next Tuesday. Don't do me a favour and turn up.
But
on
Ange
Tuesday
needs
night.
to be backed.
He will be.
This will be Abbi on Tuesday.
Easier to back him with that Champions League.
Get in there, we scored, brilliant. I know, but seriously, we do need to lose this 4-1. Seriously, guys, please.
I don't care. I can't. Look, I'm not speaking for the fan. I'm speaking for me and only me. I do not want to win that game.
Anyway,
draw it.
anyway,
Nope.
let's get back.
I want
So,
them to stat pad, get the goal difference up.
what do you,
10-0.
going back to that game though? What do you,
Wait, hang on. Wait, Robbie, you want them to
Joking,
break the
not 10.
Premier League record, which currently we have and we share with you. You want them to
you
go
made,
10.
made this about Liverpool.
But you're making it about Arsenal, so where's the
What
logic?
do you mean? We were talking about Arsenal. We were talking about stopping Arsenal.
So, yeah, aren't you
Yeah.
making it about Arsenal?
But
Why
that's-
don't you
you made it about
concentrate and
Liverpool.
play and win the football game?
Well, we tried to do that apparently each week, and it's just not working. So I don't need them to do it on
Can't have
Tuesday
it
night.
both ways, man.
Like, please don't start turning up on Tuesday night when
Turn
you haven't
up,
turned up
turn
since
up.
mid-March. Please don't do that.
I said me slip up.
anyway,
Anyway,
What do you reckon?
I back United.
you think United will
Do
win?
you? You don't. You just no.
Can I
What's
have
going on
a
here,
minute?
No, get off. No, Don't touch me.
Can I say why? I don't feel like they'll beat you.
No.
What are we doing? Oh, okay.
I'm just backing United.
Okay, we're backing
Oh,
United.
he's, yeah,
Where's the
fair enough.
United stuff?
No, we don't want. No, leave everything.
scarf?
Don't try and retract. Don't try and
Can I get you
backtrack.
something?
No,
Can I get
no.
you anything?
All you can get me is your silence and sit down there.
Can I get you anything?
That's it. Don't try and change it now.
I don't think they're going to beat. I don't think they're going to beat you because I don't think they've got enough quality to do that. But what I would say off the back of that defeat the other night, where they were just so shit, I feel like the support your fans showed at the end of the game was pretty good considering. And one of your is it your last home game or second last? Second to last. Like it's a massive game. Like there is a massive history between United and Arsenal. And like even when Spurs went there, like you still managed to draw the game with us. You were you 2-0 up or 1-1?
Was winning twice.
Yeah. So I feel like United at home, even though they have been crap for majority of this season, I'm still not writing them off.
No, it's not.
Like
it's
I
not
just think because of the history and the record,
they will do better
It
than
would be. It sounds silly to write them off, but also I get why
I
you would
agree with
predict
you.
against it.
What do you
But
reckon?
I don't know. They'll take something. I
What do you
hope.
reckon,
I pray.
Matisse?
From a footballing aspect, like there's no competition between the two
Absolutely.
teams, like
100%.
none. But from a mental standpoint, you know, we have to consider that Arsenal are under immense pressure, and Man United are, if anything, it's a free hit, you know, for them. I still do think Arsenal will beat them because I can't ignore what I've been watching. I'll go like 2-1 to Arsenal, but it really wouldn't surprise me if it's a draw.
What do you reckon?
Tough one to predict. I'm kind of in the way of thinking that Abby's going down in terms of they are shit. We've seen it with our own eyes. I've said it in the studio and been humbled before. So I cannot physically, emotionally write them off because if they've got any shame about them, they must. But there's a couple of stats here that balance the argument out. Arsenal have lost their final away league game in 3 of their last 4 previous seasons under Mikel Arteta, with the exception being a 3-1 win at Palace. However, the Gunners are unbeaten when facing United in their final Premier League away game. Do you remember what happened in the most famous one?
Won the
Real
league.
hard! Vieira
20
jumps
years,
over him.
20 years
He's
ago.
only about
Won the
5'2". But United have lost just 1 of their last 16 Premier League home games against the Gunners. So take of that what you will.
Yeah, but I think that this season it's been a little different.
But there has been many seasons, though. I will say this: when it's been a bang average Man United team at best.
Yeah.
And Arsenal.
The year when Rashford
absolutely.
announced himself.
There's been a Fellaini couple of times last minute winner. Like there's been
8-2.
times, but Arsenal had no one. But there's been a good few times where you look at it going into that game at Old Trafford and you go, Arsenal's a better team here, man.
Do you feel
but
that
Man
there's
United
something-
find a way.
Do you feel like you've got anything? Do
you
you feel it in your gut?
you
Like
know-
there's something.
I don't, but it depends. I need to see the team sheet. I need to see who's
Does
back.
it matter?
It does. It does matter who's back.
Really?
Yeah. Because Man United got a better chance. Forget all of the season of who's plays crap and not run properly and all that. Just statistically, because it's not about coaching, Man United will have a better chance if we've got better individuals on the pitch. It's just that simple. The same way against you, like you went in 1-0 up and should have been more, and it wasn't until you gave a chance to Bruno. If you do that, he's going to take it. Like, and then Kobe Mainoo was just special and did that. So if mistakes happen or you allow us to be in there, we need to have good individuals on
Can't
the
give
pitch
them
to
any
take
chances.
advantage. I.e. Rashford on the counter, high line.
Yeah.
He did it against Arsenal in the first leg.
he did.
He did it against City, just rocketed into the top corner from out of nothing. So
I
we
think-
need players back. If no one's back, if it's the same team against Palace,
Have you heard if you're getting a centre back back?
don't know.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be as easy as that as what Palace did. I think at Palace as well, they play with a lot of freedom. There's no pressure on them, right? It's going to be a much harder game. And all those scenarios you spoke about is true. We've been there before when United had a poor team. But the one thing I would say about this time, this is a much better Arsenal team that's going there. This is a very good Arsenal. We've gone there before where we've had the better team, but
You're not talented for the title and doing this kind
but
of
this
stuff.
team, you know, and as I said, everybody's back. We've got literally got no excuses. We've got we've got everybody, and I just feel that, I think we'll get it done, man. I just feel we're gonna have it too much, and it's the way we've been performing this season, especially away from home. It's been really, really good. So, and we have to.
You have to as well.
We have to, or it's done. So
Can I say one last thing? If you don't,
Yeah, I knew he was going to say that.
This is
No.
This is what he said to me after the end of every preview when I go 4-0.
Every United fan.
But if you
See,
don't,
this is
if you don't,
if they don't,
Go for it.
if you
Yeah,
don't,
what if we do?
But if you
correct. If you do,
if we don't, okay,
absolutely.
This
is all
if
he's
we
got
don't,
to hold
if
on
we
to.
don't,
This
if
is
you
it.
don't,
if
Every
we don't,
match
I
preview.
know.
You thought it was
If
bad
we
what I
don't,
did,
I
then
know
you-
we're gonna get a cooking, right? I'm gonna get an absolute cooking on Monday. Fair play, right? What
There's
if-
actually a part of
Right?
me.
Ange.
And this
Hey,
guy right
hey,
here.
And listen,
Cecil.
There's a part of me that wants United.
I'll hold the cooking because you know what I mean. We're supposed to be beating United, so I'll have to hold it.
This
But-
is the worst Man
But
United
what
team
if
there's
we do,
ever
Abbi?
been.
What if we do, Abbi?
Statistically as
What
well.
if we do?
But we expect you to.
Yeah, that's
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
You
no,
just
we
sat there and
do,
made up
Robbie.
loads of reasons why we
Yeah,
might
I'm
not.
looking at it
Because
from
she
an
knows Arsenal are
and I'm-
gonna win.
And I'm also looking at
Okay.
it from an analytical point of view, reasons why you might, why it's
Yeah.
fair on both sides of the coin. But we expect you to.
Your favourite.
If
Okay.
you
Even a
don't,
draw as well, Robbie. Like if you come out with any
No,
draws,
draws is
because
draws
it's
is
the
a
same
result.
thing.
Yeah, you
That's a
can't-
loss.
Party done.
Ordinarily, I'll go to Old Trafford. But
Last
draws a
minute
decent
equaliser.
result at Old
Last
Trafford.
minute.
Yeah.
But this is a
Even a
and that's-
0-0.
Last
That's the
minute
pressure
Johnny
we're
Evans.
under right now.
No mitigate, no the ref. Oh, how is that not a thing?
No.
Like you just
any
anything.
result other than a win
That weren't
right
offside. The VAR. No.
Listen,
No.
but
You should be
But
just
the one
winning.
thing I would say,
Can't lie,
Flex,
he's got a point there, Rob.
the one thing I say, Flex, yeah, is that although we've been under that pressure now for,
Absolutely.
for ages,
Which is why it's not new.
that, you know,
Should deal with it then.
I think we'll be all right.
Should be
Yo,
easy.
bro, how are you talking? Yeah, because you had the
I've
same
been there
pressure.
and I've done it.
You had the same.
I've been there
No, you
and
had-
I've done
buckled,
it.
and they buckled.
You had the same
No, we did
pressure.
win a
and they
league.
buckled.
You had
I've
the
been
same
there and
pressure.
I've
No,
done
you
it.
ain't beat us all season.
No, hang on. I'm talking about going to the last day of the season.
No, but the
Feeling
pressure
that
of going
we're
to Man
talking about
United.
this
The pressure
season.
of going Man United, and you must.
What, 5-0?
You've not done it.
Long. No, we haven't.
So that's what I'm saying. So he knows firsthand of like.
yeah,
you
and
must,
the
Robbie.
other thing,
Sometimes you
The other
can't.
thing I'll say, Abbi, where you do have because I feel that Ten Hag's
tried.
going to low block it.
I really
Yeah, he probably
tried.
will.
Oh, I'd love
Ten
it.
Hag's going to low block it, and the
think we
fans won't
deserve
even
it.
be against it for this particular game.
No,
because
we're on board
because
with
they
the
know
low
that
block.
they know
Takeover
that how
second,
Arsenal have been playing, so they'll play a low block, and that worked against Liverpool.
Whatever
And that worked
gets
against
whatever
City, that
gets
worked
a
against
point.
low block.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in that
whatever
game.
gets a
So,
point.
Yeah.
Listen,
United,
if-
do whatever it takes.
If it goes wrong, the biased Premier
Eight
League
at the
show, I
back,
know
I
you
don't
do
care.
that before. We're moving the table over there. Like, you know, it's got to be over
Bro,
there.
you ain't taking on my-
That's a great shout.
taking the table.
How do you like that
We're
one,
taking
big
the
man?
table wherever
Taking
we
the
gotta
table
go.
wherever.
Maybe we put it outside the
And
Emirates.
this
Do it
thing-
outside.
and
Oh,
Robbie,
do it outside.
Just to let you
What's
know,
it outside the
this
what's
thing
it
that's
called?
got all the United
What's the shop
legends on
called?
it there,
The Armory.
It's got wheels.
I don't know.
This has
know.
got wheels.
Wherever you
I
want
can
it.
wheel that.
And there's
I
a
can
door,
help.
there's a fire exit there, so we can wheel that out.
Straight
Do
into
it outside
the
the
studio.
Let's do it,
Don't-
yeah.
don't
On
cross
the
the line.
roundabout.
Wheel the board
I'll
to the
turn up
Emirates.
with my axe.
And we'll do it outside
Tell you
the
what,
Armory.
we'll
Next
get a
to
stand
Henry
and stair
statue.
lift as
I like
well.
that place.
Get
Do you
us
know
a
what?
little
That's actually,
sponsorship from
I
them.
can hear it in my head, Jason going, that's a
And the weather's good.
idea.
You know, the
Jason's
weather's
going.
good.
Monday
Picking up.
morning outside the
Turn up my sword,
Emirates
man. I'll chop up
with the
everything in
table.
Grab it.
Anyway,
Alright,
so,
you said you
so
gotta hold it
predictions.
if you lose.
Let's just quickly get predictions. Abbi, Man United, Arsenal.
I don't know what score. I don't know. I'm just going to go with a draw.
Okay. Flex.
Been saying all week that we can't, but you know what?
Go on.
This is the last
Back
bit.
to
This is
team.
the last bit.
Go on. Go on.
Go on.
Back your
Go on,
team.
son.
We'll go.
Go on.
Go on.
We'll go draw. Nick some points off him.
Yeah, that's all you
We'll
need.
take that.
With your injuries, I don't know what's going to happen with your team selection. I'll just go with an Arsenal 2-1.
What, after all that?
No, like that's what I think's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
What about
Listen,
you?
if
I
I'm
do
being
think they'll
really
win.
honest, it could easily be Arsenal 4-0.
Yeah.
Right? It could.
Yeah, it could, yeah.
Right? We all know that, including you.
Yeah.
But
What you put out
For
to
the
the
purposes
universe,
of
you
the
get
tape.
back.
but for the purposes of entertainment
Yeah.
and seeing this man cooked,
United win.
we'll go 1-0.
Nice.
We'll go 1-0.
Nice.
Because
I'm
then
gonna
it's
go.
done.
Yeah.
Party done.
Done.
Lights off. Yeah?
Nice.
Heard from all the bad mind people in the room. Right? You know what I mean?
Get something
Bad
going.
mind people in
I'm
in
doing
this
reverse
room.
Do
psychology.
something
Right.
shameless, go on.
Yeah.
Go like 6-0 or
Right?
something.
I'm not going
we
6-0.
doing a believe
I'm going to
this
go for
time?
what? I'm going to go for what I
2-0.
believe. I think it's going to be 3-1.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right? So I'm going 3-1. It's a good Arsenal side, man. You know what I mean? And all season people have been saying it. She's, you know, she was saying this against Tottenham. You know what I mean? Pointing your finger on the table and all that and saying all that against Tottenham. It didn't work, did it?
We're not Chelsea. We're going to do this.
Yeah.
And you said you will feel. You will
turns
understand
out.
on Monday.
Turns out we were like Chelsea.
Yeah. All right. So listen, before we get
Jeez.
into the other games, because that took ages, let's get a load of super chats
Right.
coming in.
Jimmy Anderson. Are you
What,
the
the
cricket
bowler?
player? Yeah, let us know.
Good
But
player.
it's Swedish currency, so and it's 2 S's on the Anderson, so it's
Okay.
probably not. Man United should be lucky to get away with a 3-0 loss. Then Flex can do an impression of a crying United fan. We've seen that impression a few times this season. Tabrez says KG identifies as manager fluid,
Pronouns fence
Oh my
/ wall.
Big up Sabras as well. Big up,
Akil says Man United have the record for the most players with punchable faces. Bruno the Rat, Anthony the Brat, and Onana the Prat. Arsenal must win with no draw. Come on, you Gunners. LJ Brown. Bob, don't fall for panels gaslighting tricks. If we beat United this Sunday, that South Army Rick Ross, KG, is going in an air fryer like Drake. BBL KG, hold tight. Brixton says, remember, Ten Hag is the same man that bottled a Champions League semi-final second leg in the last 5 seconds against Tottenham. Let that sink in. Hold tight, Armitage Shanks.
Take some doing.
5 years yesterday.
Tanishk says, Abbi repping.
No, hold on.
She knows
You're
the dates.
celebrating anniversaries now of that, yeah?
Yeah, she said on her. She posted.
It's like, it sounds better with this music.
She posted like, this is my
Anniversary.
favorite day.
Lucas
My favorite day ever.
Ajax in the semi-final.
Best
Yeah.
night of my life.
Anniversary.
she
Best
said.
night of
Best
my life.
night, yeah,
5
yeah.
years ago yesterday.
Oh,
Fair.
my.
They've
Sorry,
got
I
further in the
shouldn't share
Champions
a
League than you
memory.
have recently.
Thank
So
you.
they're cursed, man.
Memories.
Right, they're cursed.
Abbi repping a buying kit has made them Spursy as well. So could she please put on a Man City kit for Saturday and a Madrid
Maybe I'll
shirt
put an
for the
Arsenal shirt
final?
on.
Oh.
You ain't doing that.
You
There's
can't
no
do
way.
that.
Oh, look at you all worried.
You
Look at
can't
the
do
both
that.
of you.
You can't do
Nah,
that.
tell you what, no way.
You can't do
The
that.
way I
They'd
curse
never let you in
things,
the
who
first
knows?
league.
Daniel Cohen
Yeah.
says, goals in
person.
Champions League semi-finals. Harry Kane, 1. Robbie. Joselu, 2. Dos.
I'll tell you that, guys.
Should never have taken him
I
off.
swear
though.
he's cursed.
He's just cursed, man.
He
He's
is
done
cursed.
everything. He's only got 44 goals.
44 goals in 45
Did you
games.
see he got the...
I feel
And
sorry
he got
for him.
nothing. Just to show
No,
you.
he did. He got a cannon. You see, they give him a cannon.
Oh, what, for the top goal scorer?
Yeah,
Is it a cannon?
In the Bundesliga, they give you a cannon.
No.
A cannon, bro.
He's cursed. He's cursed. He's
He's
cursed.
good. Do you know what? We were saying this last night. So you know he didn't play in the lead up to the Champions League final because he was injured. What if he didn't start the final?
What would you have won?
What would he have
Dunno,
made the
it's
referee
the
decide that it wasn't a
Yeah, but the
penalty?
curse is your club.
No, it might be him.
No, it's your club.
What,
No, I
if,
think
what
it
if we win
extends.
something?
I think
He
it's
won't.
you and
It
he's an
extends.
extension.
Mind you,
of
he's not
you.
there no more.
To be
Yeah.
fair,
He still ain't won
Still
nothing.
stays though sometimes.
he did have Eric Dyer with him as well, so it's double.
Double.
Well,
Double
that
curse.
proves that it's you and not him. Anyway, not you. But
But
JJ.
that's not true. Hold on, sorry, I know we need to do that. Everyone that leaves Tottenham has actually gone on to win a
Harry
trophy.
Winks
Yeah.
won the
Bar
championship,
him.
mate.
No, next season, man. He'll
And
he'll get it
Ndombele's
next
won
season.
2
He's
Turkish
got-
leagues.
He's got a curse.
He'll win
So
something.
it's him.
No, he'll win
It's
something
It's
next
The
on
season.
first
him.
time in 12 years Bayern ain't won a trophy.
Won nothing.
He'll get something next year.
But his Spurs is,
It's
you
alright,
know,
Harry.
Not even
legend,
It just
so-
takes. Do you know what it is? He
The
was
other
at,
man are
Do
not
you
Spurs
know what it
legends.
was? He was at Tottenham for
Skip.
so long that it just takes a lot of time to get all of that
Next year.
out of
Next
the
year.
system.
Next
It's
year.
Always next year.
man,
LJ Brown says the way Palace taught United apart, it was like watching one of those nature programs where the eagle takes its prey without Attenborough's commentary. And here we see the young Manchester United fans being preyed on by the eagles. JJ says you should have never took the briefcase back flex.
I told you about that.
That was you made a mistake. All right, get out of here.
Gotta wait till the end of the
You're gonna
season.
be sleeping with the fish.
Wait till the end of the season, mate.
Kyle Hayward says, don't blame Andre Onana. Deepan says, all this hype for Matisse and Chelsea, only for Chelsea to lose to Forest on Saturday. Who's with me?
You better not.
We're going to get
Well, we're gonna get
Rise.
to my game. We're gonna get to my game.
Right.
Close
Coward
the door.
shit.
Right.
Close the door.
Make Flex say, don't blame Casemiro,
Yeah,
says
sing it, sing
A-Man.
it.
You got
Go on.
the
Sing it
A-Man.
like KG
Got
did.
call KG.
As in
for that.
A-Man.
Is it A-Man name?
Nah, it's not A-Man. Big up A-Man. Craig says, that Palace game broke us. I was laughing at 3-0. So were you.
Absolutely.
Like,
It's raining
the laughing was
That was a nice
great.
song.
I'll be
Could have
honest.
been more.
Better than
Should have
Abby,
been.
okay.
Omar says we're going to see the refs with Arsenal kit again? Question mark. Dragon says in my country we call Man United MU and MU shit. Arsenal
Oh,
better.
no, go away. See,
show you.
this one, sorry, Alex.
Nah,
he's
listen,
just-
super chat. So have some respect for
Sorry,
the guys
sorry.
at home, all
Sorry.
around the world.
Yeah,
tuning in.
Make sure you read them when they're about Liverpool.
Okay, well, there's none. It's all about you, unfortunately. Flex says Sujif. We'll ask you again what KG asked. Would you take Ramsdale and sell Rashford to Arsenal for 70 mil? You've got to take that.
What was that?
I'll have Ramsdale.
Forget the Ramsdale bit.
Yeah, I'll
70
have
mil
Ramsdale.
for Rashford. Who's paying that?
Yeah, I'll take
7
70 mil.
Where's
You
the
take
decimal
it.
place? It should be 7 mil. London says AFC rinsed United by giving them one of their former club doctors for 12 years. Arsenal had tons of injuries because of this guy. He leaves. We finish the season fully fit.
Do it again.
Well, that doctor.
That's weird, isn't it?
Our head of
to that.
fitness is actually leaving this season as well. Hella injuries. Cam Bizzle says, yes, Chelsea have spent $1 billion, but United. Let's
True.
not go on like you haven't spent $1 billion as well, my friend.
Yeah, in 10 years. Not one
Oh,
year.
net spend, is it?
No, it's just
Amortation.
it's
I've heard of that one before.
Amortization.
fact, isn't it?
Another question from Utkrash who says, will Flex take Ramsdale at United? Big Rammers.
Yeah.
I've seen so
Absolutely.
the amount of Arsenal fans trying to ship off Ramsdale to
Yeah.
everyone.
You can
that
have
they find
Adrian
is
if you want,
crazy.
mate.
Do you want Ramsdale? You want Ramsdale?
God, no.
Not
Nketiah, anyone? Smith Rowe?
Can't concentrate,
Have
mate.
you-
Mad.
Ramsdale's good.
mad.
though, I don't
You know
know.
your second choice keeper? Has he played?
No.
Once. Yes, he has.
Once.
Oh, once when he went to
Once.
AFCON, when he was late.
Oh,
Cameroon.
right.
And then he
Mad.
got dropped by the
Hasn't,
squad.
play,
anyway.
hasn't played in the league.
Trust. JJJ says, stop touching Flex, Matisse. You're not Drake.
Mad. Mad.
Pause.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Find
gonna
ourselves.
say
It
anything.
seems, here we go. May says, this is just to let Matisse know that my 8-year-old, who is a Madrid and Arsenal fan, choose one. You can't have both. Loves you. He only watches sport content when you are in it.
Aww.
Pick him up.
Also,
No,
big up to
love
you
that.
today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah,
Why?
it's been-
Why are we bigging him up?
Because he was posting, you know, how well his
Channel
channel's
Channel.
doing.
Yeah.
big up.
Smashing it.
In your new studio. What a way to celebrate.
Go away.
Thank you. Oh, it's wonderful.
What a day for it.
Yep, day.
You must
Sun's
pay.
out.
Can't wait
Love
to do
it.
content here, honestly.
Richie says, Arsenal 3, United 1. Real talk. Guys. Jorge de la Rosa. What a name, by the way. If you don't care, if you say you don't care about the Champions League, Abby, then don't even dare complaining about no investment and signings next year. Think like a poor man, eat like one.
Well, I don't think the Europa League is a poor man's competition.
No, it's a brilliant competition.
Yeah.
Right? Fantastic.
So,
It is. You're going to the final a bit,
Won it
aren't
3
you?
times.
Yeah.
I am
Not
going
all-
to Dublin.
yeah.
I am going to the
Early
final.
access?
I am going.
Expectations?
I am going. I am.
We want a
going.
hotel review as well.
yeah.
On TripAdvisor.
Got all
Yes,
of that.
please.
Yeah.
But I
Did
think
your Cecil Yardman review?
Did you book that? You didn't book that up thinking that Liverpool were
Did you
gonna
book
get
it in advance?
Klopp versus Xabi
Yes,
Alonso.
he did.
Bro,
Did-
TNT
did-
have
no,
planned
no,
all that,
serious.
man.
Look into that camera.
What, you going to the final?
See,
He's
he's going to the
yeah, that's
final.
what I brought
I am
up
going.
because he tried to
With
he tried to
TNT
he
Sports,
tried to do
our
this to the
partners
Europa League
here
and then he's
at
going.
DRS
He's
Sports.
literally going to the final, thinking his team was going to be there.
You going to
and
watch
they're
Xabi Alonso and them, man?
Early
Yeah.
calls, and then
So
we
did
were
you-
like, oh, I should go.
Shabby Alonso?
Might as well do
Yeah,
something.
I'm going, mate.
Keller.
Shabby. Yeah, I'm going.
Wasn't he going to be your manager?
You got no
I'm-
business
listen,
going there.
I'm of Irish descent. I'm just going to check out some family members. You know, have a couple of Guinness. That's why I'm going. Oh, there's a final that day. Didn't know, man.
I think we shouldn't
Crazy.
be rude about the Europa League, guys.
No,
No,
so
we shouldn't.
we've won it 3 times. So
Twice.
Competition.
Oliver says, breaking, a new EAFC 24 difficulty has been added under beginner difficulty called Manchester United we're talking about. Philip says, Flex hiding under a camo hat. You can't see me? Hold that, he says. Rodders says, how much for Abby to wear an Arsenal shirt? Hashtag Abby curse.
You can't do that.
How much?
That
Every
picture
dog has its
doesn't
day.
come offline.
Every man has a price.
No price.
What is your price?
No price.
What is your price?
No price.
£75 million.
Price.
There we go. Everyone's got one.
To
Let's
be
not
fair,
act like we don't.
I'd probably do it for a lot. I mean,
A lot less.
7.5.
Don't say
I'd probably
that.
do it for like a
What kind of
mil.
poor negotiation skills
Would you
is
do
this?
it? Genuine question, right?
I'm not doing it for free.
No. I'm not. Come on, we're negotiators. If someone offered you 50 grand cash,
Not 50 grand. Not 50 grand.
100, 75,
No.
75, 75.
Enough to buy a yard outright.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no,
Mortgage.
and, yeah. Mortgage free.
Mortgage free.
I mean,
free.
you've
But,
worked
like,
at the
in type of
Emirates
house that
anyway,
I wanna
so
live in.
Yeah.
you might. Yeah. No. Well, yeah.
Like, have you seen London house prices?
Well,
You better up
Move
that.
to Liverpool,
what's
man.
it worth?
You better up that.
No.
10
Punjabi
million. 10
United
million
says
minimum.
Arsenal will
What's it
beat us
worth?
this time, Old Trafford. They have played the best football this season, and with injuries, we don't have any hope. We know that the rebuild is required, but we don't have the patience. Blaze says, Flex, anyone told you you have a resemblance to Fleck Jr.?
What, from...
You do, from the call-in.
From the call-in.
I wondered if that was you.
You don't wear glasses, though.
I
innit?
wonder,
So-
yeah.
Async Random Lord. Abby wears Arsenal full kit if we win the league.
No.
Ray
know,
says...
like that.
Just
I like
on
that.
that, you know, like I've been told that for my hen, I will have to wear a full Arsenal kit.
Why?
Wait.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
agree.
the
Whoa,
new
whoa, whoa,
Just-
hang on,
Just
hang on,
for
hang
love.
on, hang
do
on.
that to you.
I
We're
said
missing
I
something.
won't be coming on
Yeah,
my
Are you
hen.
engaged?
No.
How you planning the head like that?
Pressure!
How do you know he even wants to marry you? Mad.
Just putting that pressure on, guys.
Wow.
Like Ben. He
Pressure.
thinks you're jarring. So
He's been watching, having his lunch or something at work. He's been going, what? I've got to
with the little...
Told that will be the situation, and I said that I'm not.
You can
I'm
have
like
them
that,
willy
I like
straws.
That,
and
that Gingham press is strong.
I like that.
Spurs, I put the pressure on.
Ray says,
Your mirrors.
watching this show is like a lesson in gaslighting. How you all gaslight each other is hilarious. It is hilarious, to be fair. It is brilliant.
Fair point.
Nathan Geezer says, Flex, I like that you want to Arsenal to win the league, but as an Arsenal fan, United is our number one op. United should fall. AIG days never forgotten. Just wait. Aris says, Arsenal haters, are you guys okay with someone doing a 4-peat and winning 6 out of the last 7? Is this what you want
Yes.
in your league? No hate, genuine question.
100%.
That's what they want. Apart
That's
from
what I want.
Flex.
Yeah, I don't want
And
that.
that's what everybody
Give the
else
people
wants.
what they want.
I'm on
Farmers
the fence.
League, mate.
I'm genuinely
You're
on the
not.
fence.
No.
Prem's the Farmers League.
Well, it's just because of him. That's why. At least say to
What's
Liverpool,
what,
please.
What, you don't want Arsenal to win the league because of me?
Okay, so if it was the other way around, what would you say?
Just because of you one.
Do you know what it is?
Honestly,
Do you know what it is?
honestly, I said it.
If we can't have it, no one can.
No.
That's what it is.
Honestly, I've been saying you can.
I know you've been doing this, yeah.
I said if we didn't win it, I know you. The likelihood that you win it now is very slim, right? But I was saying from time I was going, if Arsenal don't win it, I'd rather Liverpool.
No,
win.
I genuinely.
Just to
Even
mix it
though
up.
I know,
if it's
You
City
know
or
what he's
Arsenal,
going to be like.
even though I know what I get from him, even though I know Drifty, all these guys, right? But I'd rather see
it's
City
on the
thing
table, I'll be honest.
for the league.
if City don't win it, I'd like.
I
Arsenal
get
to
why
win it.
Abbi thing.
Genuinely.
I kind of get why, but to me, for the league, someone else now, man. It can't just every year these
Not
guys
Liverpool,
just.
no, Robbie. Not Liverpool.
Well,
Do it without cheating as well. That would be.
they're not as deep
So.
rivalry as you. But to me, I'd rather
I always said I didn't care if you won the league. Anyone but you.
the brilliant. You know,
I'd take Chelsea.
you know
winning the
when we
league, 'cause I've been
played
there.
when we played Man City.
I've had it before. Not with Poch. Not sorry, asterisk. Not with Poch.
Okay.
Not with
Don't
Poch.
think you have to worry about
But
Chant of the season, right, was when we was at the Etihad, right, and Arsenal fans were singing to City fans, "You won the treble and no one cares." You won the. That was the chart of the season.
Big Steve was there fuming like, "Look at them singing that."
And then they say, we don't care that you don't think we're a big club. We won it all. I remember when we was in Division 9. Yeah, but you do care because you always bring it
But-
up.
Remember
Listen,
we're going Gillingham away, yeah. Where were you then, mate?
It's like, and it's almost as if until Pep goes, man,
Yeah.
Bro, this is
He's
why
so
Klopp's
good.
leaving.
he's so good. Yeah, he's
This
had
is
enough.
why, I know.
Klopp's
I
had
don't
enough.
blame him though. Biggest mistake was letting De Gea go. Does he still have? Still unemployed.
Chilling. Yeah.
Is he-
Chilling.
Yeah, he's
I'm playing.
good.
I'm
He's
playing
back
Power
in.
League tonight.
He's
He'll
back
probably be
training.
in
He's
goal.
back training again. He's got
I've never seen a Golden Glove
Hopefully we
winner
can re-sign him
not
in
find
summer.
a club.
On a free.
Really though.
How's he not found a club?
No, he would. He just
Even
probably
like
didn't want it. He just
Altrincham.
want to take a year, money,
Well,
whatever.
no, like that.
Man could just sit. These men are rich, you know. They have to work.
Yeah.
What about
He's gone,
FC
"I've just been
United
in
of
for a time. I'm just going
Manchester?
to chill for a bit and then I'll jump
Where
back
are
in.
they?
next year.
Shunak says, individually, which team's cooking do you love the most? Flex your views on Michael Oliver as VAR in the ref in the FA Cup. He literally wears a City shirt where he goes. He's actually a Newcastle. We've seen him in
Yeah.
Newcastle.
big Newcastle
fan. Deepan says, Chelsea can finish as high as 5th. Mad. The league went from 5th to 20th. Is utter shite this season. Top 3's been good. Villa average, rest are all shite.
wouldn't
Nice
say
and
Villa's
positive
average, that's not
way
fair
of
on
spending
Villa.
your money. AX Digital, what happened to Isaac heading to Arsenal? He's signing a new contract with Newcastle.
Oh, well,
What other strikers
he
are
signing a
available?
new deal?
According to
I've
AX
signed-
But
underscore
new
digital.
deals don't always mean the players stay.
Yeah. It just means you have to pay
I've
serious
said
fees.
though, like I've said from
Yeah,
the
look
time,
at
I've said from
Coutinho with
time,
us.
there are no way Newcastle's going to sell Isaac.
He's there.
They've got to sell somebody.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not
It
him.
won't be him.
He's the crown jewel in the whole project.
Come on, we're not talking about a broke club here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're not going to sell Isaac.
3
you know
more
what I
to
mean?
go, Robbie, and then we crack on with the other
Yeah.
games. Abby, you may as well fully focus your attention on Arsenal next season because we are going to be challenging again whilst Tottenham battle it out for Europa, says Fabrizio. Not Romano, but...
I agree with that.
Paddy, Flex intro was bird box settings up the chill, says Paddy. Shout out to you. Nico Matisse, are we putting Mbappe on semi-fraud watch? Wasn't good enough. He ghosted versus Barca.
he was poor over
Barca
2
when it
games.
was 11 against 11. And Dortmund 11-11. Him, Messi and Neymar couldn't get it done for PSG either.
I wouldn't call him a fraud, but I think the best player in the world debate is open. Like it shouldn't just be closed off. Like Vinny's shelling out, he's playing brilliant.
Same
well.
assists and goals as Darwin, but yeah, same.
Oh, leave it out.
Last one, Rob, before we move on.
You
Robbie,
shameless-
thoughts on us
shameless-
getting De Jong from
nasty,
Arsenal? Says
disgusting
No,
man.
the good people have paid their money
You
for their
are
messages to be
disgraceful.
read out.
No.
Say
Yeah?
things like that.
Listen, Happy
like
Hill sent in a
blasphemy.
What, the
super
same
chat.
from that guy who's deleting all his Liverpool stuff?
Yeah.
Don't even want to be there.
I've read
you're not
every
hounding
single
him out,
one.
mate. Man
read
took
all
up
the
everything to
super
do with Liverpool off his whole
Profile
thing.
pic still Liverpool.
He's just
though.
Uruguayan. Yeah, he's Uruguayan. He's not.
Uruguayan.
He's not Scouse.
Yeah,
What's
well,
that?
his
Thoughts
profile
on,
pic.
thoughts on De Jong?
Yeah, potentially joining from Bar. He's injured though, heavily right now, though, right?
Rumours, but
I'm not sure.
you know.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's one game, and we are 44 minutes in.
Yeah, I know.
Can I just say one thing before we carry
No,
on?
you can't.
No, just one thing. Just one thing. Just subscribe to United View because
Yeah.
you've come and done this to my set.
Oh, we put the
yeah?
link in the thing
Yeah, well,
anyway,
click
yeah.
it.
Make sure
Yeah,
you-
click it.
No, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
I'll mash
subscribe.
up my thing and bet
Mine
it's worth
is-
it.
After Matisse
It's-
violated the set, you
my
got
Yeah,
to.
you can buy me lunch or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, my set.
Hold
Oh,
tight.
you got lunch
Of
upstairs?
course, look, I want to get your predictions. Fulham versus Manchester City. Is there any chance that Fulham could throw a spanner in the works. They are that strange team. They beat us. At Craven Cottage, they beat you. They
Didn't beat us.
Didn't beat you.
Bruno last
We
minute.
beat them
They
twice.
gave you a tough game at
3-1.
Anfield. Anfield, they gave you a tough game.
The 4-3, no, we were
That's
two,
when
we were
you-
3-2 down, 87 minutes.
Yeah, so they're a strange team,
They are
in the,
strange
you know. But then I see them flying kites and that in training. I'm like, yeah, no, seriously, that is proper on the beach. You know,
Marco
when they-
Silva and them, and then
Yeah.
man them with Pepsi.
Yeah,
apparently it was after training.
Pereira does.
yeah, I don't care. It was a vex when I saw that, man. Predictions.
Oh, I'll go.
Haaland's
4-1.
back. They're
4-1
they're
City.
also a team that's got
I
full
do.
squad.
Fulham can score though.
Stressing me out this
They
game.
score
For
most
what?
games, apart from last one, 0-0. 4-1 to City.
3-1 City.
Sorry, mate.
I think it'll be closer than we think. 2-1 City.
3-0. City.
Yeah, I think 2 or 3-0 City as well. I can't see Fulham.
Early kickoff, no?
It's at White Hart Lane. That's the game.
Mad.
Tuesday night.
Mad.
5:30 kick.
Imagine it's gonna-
Monday
that
show's
is,
gonna be
and,
mad,
and you're
by
right.
the
That
way.
is the 12:30
Oh, wow.
kickoff.
That's 12:30.
That is the 12:30 kickoff on Saturday, so you never know. 12:30.
Locked in.
The biggest head loss.
What, just are we naming times? What do you want?
No, it's at 12:30, isn't it?
Oh, right.
So they've got no chance, have they?
Well,
So
we've won all of our 12:30s.
So why are you
why does your
complaining?
manager keep moaning about him?
He's leaving, mate. Let him rest.
He ain't gonna have to wake up at 12:30 no
Man
more.
said
Don't
Slot's
worry.
not
Bro,
complaining.
to play 12:30s, you got to be wake up Friday night to get down there, wherever it is. Liverpool's far away.
5:30 kickoff. Hopefully
Yes.
you won't be too tired for it. You know what I mean? Right? But
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea.
Divock Origi.
Chelsea,
Rise.
Right.
you know, apart from the 5-0 defeat against Arsenal, they're having an outstanding end to the season.
Well, yeah.
It is, isn't it? Like
Yeah, well,
the last
for me,
period
five-
of the season.
5
you know what I
games
mean?
is form, 2 games is signs, I'd say. Shamelessness aside now from the set.
But this is a
We
tough
have
game.
to win. We have to win the game. We have to win
This
the game.
is a tough game because Nottingham Forest know that if they win this game, they
Yeah.
survive.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
It's our toughest game left.
Funny enough, they had that game against us last season and
they beat you.
They beat us.
Yeah, yeah. This is our tough game.
Yeah.
Of the end, this is the tough game. But as much as the shamelessness, finishing above Man United is not the goal. Like, we need to actually try and catch Newcastle.
If someone at the start of the season said you're going to finish above United, you would have gone, do you know what? I might take that.
Well,
Mid-season.
because
Yeah,
we
but
all
context now,
thought
though.
they'd
Yeah.
be better.
Context is
Yeah, we all
crazy.
thought
Mid-season, not start
they'd be
of the
better,
season,
but
mid-season.
they're not. So we need to, if we're going to catch Newcastle, which is the goals to get Europa League, that's all we can get now. We need to win all our games, and Newcastle
they
need
drop.
to lose 1 game, I think. So if we don't handle business and do something we've not done, which is win 5 games in a row, starting from Tottenham up until Bournemouth, then we would have let ourselves down.
Scoring goals.
Yeah, in my opinion, even with the form, I'm still looking back at Burnley and Sheffield United and thinking if you could have just took care of business a little bit earlier.
Wait, you were relying on them.
No, if we had beaten Sheffield
yeah,
United and
sure. I
Burnley,
was
that's what I'm
thinking,
saying.
yeah,
We could have
bottom of
actually
the table,
caught
mate.
Tottenham like properly. We could have actually really finished above them, and I wouldn't be 50 quid down. So that's annoying. But yeah, it's going to be tough, man. They're physical. They got good players. Hudson-Odoi's in really good form. And yeah, we just need to grind out a result. I don't expect us to batter them because I think they're going to be fighting for their life.
Score you
But wow, I'm going to go over 2-1 win for us. Yeah, need that.
Flex.
Yeah, Chelsea got a bit between the teeth now, but last game to confirm your status. City grounds. Yeah, draw. Go draw.
Draw.
Score draw.
What about you, Abby?
2-1 Forest.
2-1 Forest. Why?
Just they've got a
Is
lot.
that a
They've
hate
got
or
a
is
lot.
it
Both. They've got a lot on the line. They need to stay up. One of their last home games in front of their fans. They'll want to secure it, not let it go to last day potential. And yeah, like you're doing that thing where you're scoring a lot in the last couple of games. Bit concerning that for me.
If you could lose to Burnley in the 3 o'clock, that would be brilliant. 'Cause
Who's to say we won't?
Burnley need to
Who's
stay
to
up
say
as
we
well.
won't?
Burnley needs to stay up as well.
Don't you dare.
Who's to say we won't?
You don't get to come for the remaining games.
So you going 2-1?
2-1.
I'm going 2-1 Forest. Yeah.
I'm going 2-1 Forest. Not from a
2-1
place
Forest.
of hate, but just, great escape vibes.
I'm
Going for that.
thinking.
Origi winner.
I'm thinking. You know what?
Every week.
I'm thinking.
This guy says that.
Why is
It will
everyone
happen, won't
happy?
we?
I tell you, I
Man said Origi.
a couple of
That's what I'm saying.
How many times am I going to hear this man's name?
couple
He
of
was
weeks
like a player in the
ago.
game.
We say it every week, please rise, and he doesn't rise.
Couple of weeks ago, after that City game, I did want them to get relegated. I mean, so Chris Wooden, to be relegated.
He's a City fan, though.
Those easy chances that he missed. But I do think that's going to be a tough game
is,
because
it
they
is.
played well against City.
It
They
is.
had converted their
chances,
chances. So I'm going to go with a draw as well. I'm going to go with a draw in that game, probably like 2-2 or something like that, because high-scoring draw. But Chelsea are playing well at the moment. Tottenham versus Burnley. Burnley know that they have to win the game. Tottenham surely can't suffer another defeat at home. Surely, Big Ange starts to come under some serious pressure. All jokes aside, all the talk about Arsenal and stopping them and that, should a bit of focus be going on Big Ange Postecoglou? When was the last time he won a game? He's lost 4 games in a row. And in those games, he's 4 against Newcastle, 3 against Arsenal, 4 against Liverpool, and what was the other one?
2 against Chelsea.
Oh, that weren't much. 2 against Chelsea. They had pity on you.
Yeah.
They've got to win this game, isn't it?
Where we told you you wouldn't get no points as well.
Yeah.
This is an absolute must-win game. I mean, you put that on our game, which you were right. But this is an absolute must. I say it again, people. Absolute must-win game for Ange Postecoglou. Surely, if he lost this game, his job
It's going to be on the
will
line.
be on the line.
It's going to be on the high line.
What even if he drew?
Even a draw. Like, you know what? Maybe a
It's gonna
draw.
be on
But
the
if he
high line.
lost to Burnley,
He won't. He won't. Surely, Robbie.
I throw it over to you, Abby. What do you think?
Did you hear him say surely?
I've heard we must, but he's right. We must. We really must. You know, can't lose 5 on the bounce. We haven't lost 4 in a row for 20 years or something ridiculous like that.
A new record could be set.
They set a new record.
I
last
came
week.
here to break records, Robbie. Let's not up for debate.
Yeah, we must. We must. The one thing I would say is, at least in the last 15 minutes of the Liverpool game, we scored 2 goals from open play. It's not bad. It's more than we had been doing. We'd scored 1 before that, which was the Romero one, which was the gift from Raya, and obviously the pen. So I can take solace in that we scored 2 goals from open play. I'm hoping he'll start Richarlison. You know, it always helps when you've got a striker on the pitch. Yeah, we must. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. We
I know
must.
you had a lot to say earlier. Now you can't say nothing.
Look, I've
I mean,
do you know what
the
they?
lyrics run out of lyrics.
You've
I had a lot
left
to
me
say.
speechless.
Run out of lyrics.
Yeah.
You've left me speechless.
run out of bars.
They leave me speechless every
I'm
week.
saying.
What I would
Shit
say
settings,
is, and I've said it on every preview for the last 4 weeks, I still stand by him. I still back him, and you know, let's see how he crack
If
on
he
next
lost-
season.
Seriously,
He's
and
not getting sacked,
Going
so it
to
is
my
what it is.
scenario, not he wouldn't get sacked.
He's not
right,
getting
but
sacked.
if he lost,
And I don't want him to.
If he lost Burnley,
For the record.
then City lost those 2.
That's 6.
Yeah, but
6 in a row. I mean,
And bearing in mind, you want him to lose the City one as well.
yeah, I'm never changing.
that's what I'm
that.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think we'll lose to Burnley. Like, it's not even about Burnley. I just think that at home. Hang on. At home, out of those 4 games, the only one that we've actually been
Burnley
at home
fighting
for
for their lives.
was
They know-
the Arsenal game. That was the only
Burnley
game.
know if they lose this game, they're down.
Yeah, they are as good as, though, to be fair.
But it's their last.
But again, at home, even though we love to go 1-0 down at home anyway, or in the case 3-0 down to you, we do tend to have a bit of a fight back. And I think, look, we need to win this game, so
Okay.
Tuesday's
Prediction?
not an issue. I'll go, well, obviously concede, so I'll go 2-1 Spurs late.
Okay.
Late. It's late.
Flex.
They'll beat them. They'll beat them.
Just.
2-0.
No, what?
Spurs.
As if we're going to keep. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're going to keep a clean sheet. Wild.
Robbie, I would love it. I would love it, and I think we deserve
I
it.
would love it.
I'm gonna go Burnley 2-1. I really need this. Thatcher Fofana, late winner.
Ooh, that's
Scenes.
Chelsea Loney.
Yeah, scenes in the away
He's a
end.
good. By the way, he's decent, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Quick,
Remember when I said, like, back in...
quick in behind that high line.
Yeah, very good.
And the other youths back went on. Hey, hold on a minute, man. Let me reassess.
Actually, yeah, you will
I
concede.
was
You will
gonna-
concede. Actually, you
do
will
you know,
concede.
do you know what the thing
will
is?
concede.
The thing is about it is that, like, I need to reassess this because I was going to say easy win for.
I don't know how you could sit
But
there
they've
and say
got
we're going to keep a
Yeah.
clean sheet. We've kept one
Burnley
clean
have
sheet
got
all year.
quick wingers in
that's
behind.
true.
Since the turn of this year. I think it's 1.
I mean, I think Tottenham will win.
They probably will.
2-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
I'll go 2-1 Tottenham.
Where are you getting these goals
Remember
from?
when I said that Danny Ings, they should have looked at him in January?
Yeah.
Should have.
Okay.
We must.
And then let's run through some of the other games. Quick predictions on these. Everton versus Sheffield United.
Ooh, Everton are
Everton.
safe. Sheffield
Everton will
would
beat them.
shite.
Everton.
So
Everton easy.
2-0 Blues.
Yeah, Everton. West Ham, Luton. David Moyes leaving.
Tight
Is
game.
that
confirmed
their
now.
last home game?
Luton fighting for their lives. Luton again have to win this game to
West
have any
Ham have
chance.
been slapped.
I think West Ham
out.
will win it
How did
narrowly.
we not beat West
I
Ham?
think
the
now
other
that
week?
Moyes is leaving, they'll get behind him.
Yeah.
3-2.
Yeah, I think
Who they
West
got?
Ham.
Who they got?
Luton.
I'd actually like West Ham to win this so that their abiding memory of Moyes is
Is
a
a
home
good
win.
one.
Yeah, because.
Well, what about
listen,
Luton's safety?
No, I'd like Luton to stay up.
I think Luton's
Done.
They're gone.
See you later.
I think I'll go West Ham winning this. I think
Yeah.
with Moyes
2-1.
leaving, now that
I'm gonna
you
go
know,
draw.
and plus he can just play with a bit of free.
Yeah.
I'll go 2-1 West Ham.
Yeah, I like
Wolves
that.
versus Crystal Palace. Flex. What do you reckon?
Ooh, tight.
Palace are not high.
Yeah, and Wolves are struggling
Wolves
a bit
have
now.
been
They've
awful.
got a lot of young kids playing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Palace.
Palace definitely.
2-0.
2-0.
Palace.
3-1 Palace.
Yeah, I like that. 3-1.
2-1 Palace.
I'll go with that.
Monday night.
You missed a couple. Bournemouth, Brentford, and Newcastle, Brighton.
Sorry.
On the Sunday.
Newcastle Brighton's an interesting one.
Newcastle
Battle of the
beat them.
Stripes, man.
Newcastle
Right.
beat them.
Yeah, Newcastle got Europa League on the line.
Yeah.
The Magpies versus
And Brighton,
the
even though they
Eagles.
just done really well against Villa, that was a
Yeah.
good performance.
Yeah, very good.
It's just Brighton.
The
they'll
battle
just
of
go
the
back to
birds.
just doing breeze again.
Battle of the Birds.
So
Yeah.
you're going Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Is that at St James's?
Yeah.
It's been
Newcastle
very
are
strong there
un-
recently.
Yeah.
Newcastle 2.
Brighton are
Newcastle.
pants away, you know.
And
3-0.
they've got a lot to play for now, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Suddenly, I mean,
Yeah.
they win
Yeah.
all their.
They might think they can catch Tottenham.
Yeah.
3-0.
So-
What are you worried about us for?
I'm not. I'm just saying, like.
I feel like you.
Newcastle.
I feel like you've slightly.
no, I don't.
You've got one eye on us.
No, I don't.
I can see.
No,
I
I
can
don't.
see
He
your
would
little
love it.
up
He would
there.
love
I
it.
don't believe.
They're
at
4
all.
points behind.
We've
Tottenham.
left it too late.
Who? Chelsea.
Newcastle.
No, Newcastle. I'm
No,
saying
but
Newcastle.
you've got. I was gonna say surely they're
No,
not.
Newcastle 4 points
could
behind.
catch you.
They've got
Cute.
home
You.
games.
They've got Man
against
United away at
Norwich,
Old
Man
Trafford. Yeah,
United.
they've got some.
And what's their last game?
I'm not sure. Let me remember.
We just need to beat Burnley and then beat Sheffield in last
Brighton.
season.
They got Brighton.
Brighton's our last game.
Shit.
Is it?
Season, yeah, away.
Oh.
No, they've got
they got
Brentford away.
And I have
Brentford,
the
that's it,
fake
yeah,
facts.
Brentford,
So they've got a chance. They've got a chance. So, okay.
There
So
is
we'll
Brighton.
go-
They have
we'll
got
go- we'll
Brighton.
go Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle. Yeah.
Yeah, Newcastle 3-0.
Monday night, Liverpool visit Aston Villa.
Oh, is it?
We have won there the last though, you know. So it is a really
Don't really
difficult
mean
place to
anything
go
now,
to.
innit? Villa aren't going to mess up.
It's
where
not
they
going to
don't.
mean anything
Well, no, it
for
means
us,
to
really.
Villa. They got,
Villa need a win.
They
Yeah.
Villa had messed this up. It's just that Spurs
Yeah,
haven't capitalised.
that's what I'm saying.
on
So
it.
they can
Remember
keep
what
losing
I
to the
said,
end of the
yeah?
season if
Yeah.
they want.
Remember what I said? When you look at the table,
Yeah.
You're not going to catch
Well, no, we'll probably miss out by a point if we
Can they
beat
catch
Burnley
us?
and beat
No,
Sheffield.
but listen.
And they don't win another game, then we'll miss out
Abbi,
by a
hear me
point.
out.
I'm hearing you.
Right. So they're on 67 points.
Don't ask me again if I want top 4.
No, listen. They're on 67 points. You're on 60. But you got a game in hand. They play 36. You play 35.
Yeah, but the
right?
game in hand is City.
I know. So hear me out now. So
Win all your games.
if they lost,
No.
to Liverpool on Monday, right? You beat Burnley, right? You will only be 3 points below them.
Yeah, so we just need to win
Which then
at Sheffield.
means if you beat 3 points below them, which
Love this
then
quick
means
maths, by the way.
if
Brilliant.
if you beat City, you're a point behind.
But we don't need to do
Permutation
that.
gang.
Big chance of you then getting the top 4. That's what I'm saying.
But we don't need to do that. We can go to Sheffield on the last day and also do that.
No,
and then if we get it, we get it.
not necessarily. No,
Why? Why?
because
Why
then
no?
you wouldn't have enough points
That's fine though.
to catch them.
You will never
What is
get me to
going
sit
on?
here
No,
and
no,
say,
but I'm
I
saying-
want to win
no,
that
hang on,
game
I thought
because I
this was
don't.
about
The thing is,
Liverpool.
what I'm
What's
trying to
going
say,
on?
right? You may not be thinking like that, but I'm talking about how the players
Yeah.
and Ange Postecoglou.
Well, they haven't thought about it for the last 4 games, so I don't want them to start thinking about it now.
I'm just
Don't
giving-
worry, the ship
Anyway,
has
Liverpool
sailed.
Back
Let
to
it go.
Yeah. So
Why would I want them to start thinking about
I'd
it
let-
now?
I don't-
Which would be the take your glasses. Which would be the
I'm
most
saying Big
Spursy
Ange.
thing. I don't want them to start thinking about it.
Okay. Liverpool.
So back to this game, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it, just because an away trip to Villa. It's one of the
Two
most
more games for
prestigious
Klopp.
grounds in football. I think. Do you know what? I think even the Villa fans will probably give Klopp a little clap, knowing that it's his last ever away game.
Why do they have to do
Why
that?
would they do that?
Oh, we've had some good battles over the years.
You and
respect.
you and
It's
Aston,
called-
you and
It's
Aston Villa.
called
think everybody
respect.
gives a
What do you mean,
It's
mate?
called
Everybody
respect.
cares.
Like,
No one
who
cares about
gives
this
it?
farewell
Who
tour apart from
cares?
It's
you lot.
called respect.
Even your
cares?
own team jacked it in and messed it
But
up.
who
Right?
cares?
Well, hang on. Did you ask me or them? What I
Yeah,
think
but
of
you
this
make
game?
like ridiculous
they-
statements like
Innit?
that.
I do.
Would you?
sometimes, but it is what
Would
it is.
Chelsea fans clap
Look at
off
him,
Klopp?
fuck.
Well, they clapped off Gerrard. They clapped off Gerrard in his last game for Liverpool, didn't they? Because they tried to sign him 3 times.
No one cares.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
you egged his house, mate. Yeah.
You don't care that Klopp's leaving.
Why? It doesn't affect my life. No, all you had to do was go and try and win the
Premier
league.
League.
You had to
The
try and win the
Premier
league,
League. It will
and you
affect
couldn't do
everyone.
it. That's when I
Everyone's
cared.
gonna
I
do it.
cared that you could.
Yeah,
you're
we
going
gonna
to
do it twice.
as a figure in the Prem. Of course you
Yeah,
will.
we did that the day we saw
Did
him
it when
looking
he
sad.
announced it.
And we
now
said-
we don't
right?
care.
Yeah, we
It's
said
over
that's
now.
really sad.
We already
We're
said
gonna
he's
be
packing
winning
from
the
Old
Moving on
Trafford.
now,
Why
right?
should we
Yeah.
not?
Imagine
Moving on.
this now.
Arnie slot.
No, wait.
Arnie slot in.
Guys, imagine, end of the game. Klopp runs over to the Villa fans. Hey,
And they sit there. They go, my
don't
manager.
think so, AGT.
My manager.
And he'll be standing there like that.
Yeah.
Look, and give us one last fish pool. Not like that.
no, he will be missed. He'll definitely be missed.
Hang on, what have you asked me then?
I'm asking you
What?
I'm asking you about the game. What-
Pointless game because we can't win the league, but let's go there.
Well, no,
and
not
try
for
and win,
Villa.
shall
Not for
we?
Villa. That's a big game for
For
Villa.
us, of course it is.
Leon!
Yeah,
Plus as well,
Watch him!
I guess.
Ready, Phil!
Oh, actually,
we
yeah.
got a female shirt.
Funny enough, right? It might work in. It could possibly work in Villa's favour
They're playing tonight,
because both City and Arsenal are playing before. If they win their games,
and they are playing
You-
Olympiacos tonight. They're 4-2 down in the Conference
They're gonna
League,
come back
second
and
leg away. They could be knackered and not even be asked.
no. But
about
what I was
something
going to say
Monday night.
on your count is that if either Arsenal or City win on the weekend, it's definitely mathematically all over for Liverpool. Isn't it?
Oh, for sure. No, it already is.
It's over
But,
anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not getting it.
Let's just win. Jurgen's last
Mathematically
ever
not
away
yet,
game.
but-
Yeah, well.
I think his first away game at Villa, we won there 6-0. So
Did they
let's
clap
try
him
and-
then as well?
They probably did. So going
Well, the
bloody
Villa
hell.
fans after losing
That's
6-0.
That's a good
Oh,
performance.
no,
to
wait
go
a minute,
on
wait a
there.
minute, wait a minute. Didn't Villa beat you lot 7? What is 7?
Yeah, in
7-2.
COVID.
7-2.
Yeah.
We
So,
beat you 6-2 as well.
Yeah,
that
because
same
of
day.
Eric Lemaire's absolute cheat.
All right, sorry.
yeah, there's been some good games. So
Yeah,
I'm
that'd be a
expecting
good game.
goals.
What do you
And
reckon?
let's try and win this 2-1. I'd like us to win this. Why not?
But what do you think it's
For Klopp, do it for Klopp.
What do
like
I,
it.
that is what I think, mister. Yeah?
2-1 to Liverpool?
2-1.
Yeah, I think Anfield will carry them, man.
It's not at Anfield, it's at Villa Park.
Oh, sorry.
We already mashed them up at Anfield,
Sorry.
man.
It's
How'd
because
you
the
get
way
on
he said
at
that they
home
were
to
clapping,
them?
I thought they were at Anfield. the
Did
way
you
he
beat
said
them at home?
Who?
No, that's all right.
No, we didn't. We beat you at home, no?
We didn't either.
We beat Villa home and away, mate.
We beat you at home.
How?
How did we do that?
But they'll probably do the
Mate.
same thing you did. How can we not
I'll
beat
go.
this shit?
I know,
I'll go
it's
2-2
shit.
then.
2-2?
Yeah, I'll go 2-2.
What?
I will go 2-1. Oliver Watkins and
Oliver.
Leon
Oliver.
Bailey.
Okay.
I
2-1
liked
Villa?
I liked
Who's scoring for
We're
us?
going 2-2.
I liked 2-2.
Own goal.
I think,
Darwin.
I think, you know what? I
Waste,
think
man.
just
Own goal,
because,
Pau Torres.
just because Villa need it,
Twice.
but then, I don't know, maybe it could also be
Wow.
that Liverpool just play with a lot of freedom because it could be completely over.
Because I know he's finally leaving.
I mean, we
so-
scored 4.
This is
and
the
I'm
kind of
scared.
game
I
where-
think I'm going to go Liverpool.
This is the kind of game where Aston Villa lead 2-0 at half time and then Emery sits back and then Liverpool get back into it.
And
I'm,
then
going,
they-
I'm going Liverpool. I need Liverpool
Fair,
to win
I'd
that
take
game.
that.
And then they
That's
clap.
all right.
They clap.
I
him.
need Liverpool to
Off.
win. I'm going 2-1. Liverpool win that. Villa drop points. And then on Tuesday night,
Oh, we'll
Narrative
get to that on
FC.
Monday.
it all turns
We'll
to that
preview that
game.
on
It doesn't.
Monday.
Spurs
You can't wait to.
at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They'll be up on that gantry with them flags waving.
No, they
No,
won't.
but this is where you
They
got to tell
won't.
him. This is where you got to
They
tell him.
won't.
Just go to Old Trafford and
Go
do your
to
job
do
first.
your
Like,
No, we got to do our.
Just
We
do
got
your
to
Can't
job.
think about Tuesday, Robbie.
Do
Just
your
Yeah, that's
job.
true.
own the next game,
One
mate.
game
Not
at a
do
time,
Sunday, mate.
Robert.
Don't
That's
keep
true.
looking ahead.
Don't.
No, you're right. You're right.
Old Trafford, yeah.
You're right. You are right.
One
You're
True, you
right.
got
One
to
game
walk
at a
before you
time.
can run.
You're all right.
Listen.
If Darwin
might trip
scores the
over.
winner, you can unarchive
What's,
all of
why
his
is
posts
why
as
is
well.
Darwin Nunes done that? What's up?
I actually,
What do you think
I think
about
it's
this?
quite sad, you know. I actually do. That
Why has he
he
done it?
feels that he has to do that because the people, the fans that are giving him shit in his DMs, leaving pictures, comments on under his pictures. I'll be honest with you, they're not real Liverpool fans. They don't go to the game and scream his name like I do. He is genuinely one of, and I know the stats and the numbers don't prove it, but I don't think I've loved many players for Liverpool more than I have Darwin.
First time
I
you've
love
not
the
used
guy.
stats. To
Why
back
do you love
something
him?
up.
Why?
Because it's emotion. It's for the shirt, bro. He runs around like a madman. Yes, he doesn't score, and it's very, very frustrating. But when he does score, I want the noise to be as loud for him. And I'm talking to the fans that give him shit online. When he does score, the noise needs to be as loud as when he misses.
Think he might leave?
I don't think so. We've come out and said, like, well, not officially, but journalists have said there's no way we're letting an asset like that go. He's 24 years old. He's still got, I mean, his first 2 seasons, he's had the
Asset.
same GA as Mane in his first 2
Hold
seasons.
on.
The eye test hasn't passed.
Asset. You just said he doesn't score enough goals.
Mane.
How's it asset?
How much is Jesus then?
I know I didn't just hear
Do you
that.
know how
talking
rude
about
that
Jesse.
is?
You know
That's
how
it.
rude that is.
He's
You
just
just dropped to
Sadio
the
Mane.
Liverpool great next to Darwin Needles.
And
See, you called him that. That's fine, but
That's
he's
rude,
ours.
it's rude.
I love him. I absolutely love him,
I think
and I
he's a
don't
good
want him
player.
to leave. I absolutely love the
Is he-
kid.
is he gonna
It's
play
it,
against
but
Liverpool?
I'll
Why
be
is he
honest,
deleted?
it's sad.
Why is
I
he-
don't know.
do
That's
you
what I
think- do you
said.
think that's an
He
indication like he
feels
wants
like
to?
he has to, but his profile picture's still him. So say no more, man. I might start archiving my
seeing it-
DR posts.
I'm just getting a little bit. I'm just getting a little bit concerned about Liverpool because I'm not really seeing these things in the past.
Don't worry about
Players
us.
arguing with
Honestly,
the
it's
manager on the
fine.
pitch where
Don't
the
worry
cameras are
about
on.
us.
Players that
Don't worry about
normally
us.
wait a minute.
Don't worry
Players,
about us.
There's something to raise for you to maybe bear in mind.
Okay, I'll do a video
Players that
about
are
it,
normally
yeah.
loved. You know what I mean, deleting all their pictures off of their thing.
Not all.
This is not the Liverpool
Archive.
way. This is
Different
different.
coupling down, mate.
Delete.
Wouldn't you say that? I don't know if
Absolutely.
you
I
guys
would.
would
I
think
think you're
that's
right. I think you're
don't
right.
really
Bruno
see
took
that.
down his pictures.
Oh, they'd be
AGT
up.
said it's an absolute disgrace. He should never play for Man United again.
would.
He's employed by that club, and he's taking down pictures of the people that pay him.
It does sound
That's
like
what you
you.
would say.
He's
But it does sound like
archiving
you.
them. They can come back.
I just thought I'd raise the point
Do you know
because
he
I'm
archived-
archived.
But do you know
No,
he
no.
archived them? Were you there?
Uh,
Why are you there?
That's a good one, Abby. How do you know?
Listen,
it's
I
archive?
love
It's
this
true.
guy, man. I'm backing him. I'm not one of these people that's slagging him off.
No.
I'm here with you. Vamos, estamos
just that you
contigo,
just-
Darwin. Forza, vamos.
As I said, you just don't normally see that with Liverpool.
No.
However, what I don't like, right, he's yeah,
Oh,
What don't you like now?
Oh,
he's
shit.
What don't you like?
archiving all the Liverpool posts.
Yeah.
But he's alright to do a little story with Araujo on his post.
He wants to go to Barca, mate.
Well, hopefully not.
Well,
Well, I don't
he
think-
might want out.
I
That's what I'm
don't think
saying.
La Masia was formed for that. I'll be real. They don't produce players like him.
Okay.
So hopefully.
We just
Stay-
want to
stay
see
away
you-
from him then.
We just want to see you have consistent energy.
Yeah.
If that was Saka taking
That's
down
what I'm
his
saying. I
post,
don't like that he's
if
gone on.
that was Son taking down
the
his
timing
post,
of
Some
it
would
is
never.
poor.
you know,
I'll be
if
honest.
that was
He's archived it, but he's doing stories with Araujo. Come on, bro. Use your noggin, son. Use your loaf. Right, anyway, let's jump in. What are we doing now? What,
seconds
have we done
out.
score
round up the
predictions?
super chats.
Just before we do, Atalanta Marseille 1-0. Who's going through tonight in the final? Who am I going to be seeing in
Who
Dublin?
would you like? Atalanta?
Well, they beat us, so Atalanta. Or I could be seeing man like
I want Marseille to go
Aubameyang.
for Aubameyang, man.
Yeah?
Get Aubameyang get to that final.
Atalanta.
I think
Atalanta.
Atalanta will probably go through.
At least make it
And
worth the while.
Leverkusen 2-0 up. They're at
Yeah,
home
yeah.
in the second
Yeah,
leg,
they'll
which
be-
is a
they'll be
madness.
through.
So they'll be for going through. And Olympiacos Villa.
Olympiacos will go through, and
Wow, really?
Yeah, they're winning 4-2 from the first leg. They were brilliant
Not
against
writing
Villa.
them off.
No, I'll tell you, I've been to that place, right? So, I mean, even though Arsenal did
Away
win, we
is
went there.
mad,
That's
yeah,
a
agreed.
It's a
tough
hellhole,
place to
isn't
go
it?
to. You've
Yeah.
got to go there with the
In the
elite.
nicest way. The atmosphere
You've got to
is.
go there with the elite.
We lost there, I think.
Yeah, it's a tough place to go
Yeah, so cool.
to. Okay,
Super chats.
Let's round up the super chats.
Salah's Christmas post, more likes than City treble. I think that kind of proves your point that you won the treble. No one cared. Shout out ZTD. Colin says, hang on. We've just lost it. There's too many coming in right now. Hang on. Bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves,
There
guys.
with you. We're going to get them all down. We're
I
going to
think,
get
I
them
think
all red.
awkward silence and wait.
Yeah.
Just because it's you and we want a single.
Got
on
it.
you, by
Flew
the
to
way.
London for my first Chelsea game last week, and we got our routine win over Spurs. Hold that, Abby. Alton says Kane ain't winning nothing next season. Respect Bayern. Ange Abbi, Xhaka is playing the best season after leaving Arsenal. He was disrespected at Arsenal.
Maybe players
trying to
have
make
to
a lot
leave
of
Arsenal
points
to
within
win
the same
trophies.
thing there. Red Devil says perspectives here. In United's worst period in our history, we have only seen City dominate. Arsenal no Premier League and Liverpool COVID Cup Spurs.
Hold on, what did she just say? 'Cause I missed it.
What did you just say?
I missed it.
What did you?
Flex.
What do you mean by
I
that?
don't think they picked it up on the mic. So let's just keep that
Flex,
between
what
us.
What do you mean by
No,
that?
don't. Let's keep that.
What does she mean by
You've
that?
had a lot of
No
energy making
secrets.
sure all this happened
Let's
today.
just keep
What did
that
she say?
And then you was high-fiving Matisse.
What did she say?
I went too early on
Ooh,
that.
you heard.
I really went too early.
Yeah, behave
Cecil
yourself.
heard.
That is
Behave
mad.
yourself.
That's mad.
Trey says, say Eric Ten Hag, say bottle jobs. Now step this way. ZTT, Kane's only trophy this season, the Cannon Golden Boot, as we know. Shout out to Hayden Westcott for the super chat. Renzo says, can we talk about the manager of the year, Mr. Angel Media Darling? Who's that? Polo G says, I'm shameless. I'm not going to lie. I want Arsenal to win the league so City don't do the 4-peat. That's kind of where I am right now as well. LJ says, Matisse, did you find out whether the conference is enough to meet your FFP?
No, because whilst we're still going for Europa, that's what I'm thinking about.
Fair enough.
FFP.
Hayden says, question for Robbie.
Worry
If
about it
Arsenal do win, this is actually a good question. If Arsenal do win the league, which player from the last decade do you think deserves to be in that team room celebrating too? Or the changing room?
But with them.
Yeah, just like a little sentimental one. Go on, enjoy yourself.
Santi.
So I was just about to say him.
Who?
Yeah, Santi Cazorla, definitely.
Santi,
What a player.
Great servant for Arsenal. Great player.
great guy,
But
man.
was just
Got gangrene on his foot, didn't
yeah,
he?
just at the just there at the wrong time.
Samir Nasri.
Came back from it though.
Yeah, came back.
Adebayor deserves a league
Came
title.
back for
Van
it.
Persie wouldn't have him.
Samir Nasri.
Van Persie won it with 2 clubs.
Tell you what, Sol Campbell, get him in.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah? What do you reckon?
Sol Campbell for you? No. Player of the year, young player of the year, who wins? Says Omar. That's a reminder that they were announced, and it was Foden, Haaland, Palmer, Saka, Saliba, Udogi.
Young player of the year.
Mainu, young player of the year. Anthony Gordon snubbed. Mainu,
That's
should he have been
ridiculous.
nominated?
Anthony Gordon should be in there.
Yeah, he should.
But also,
been
they need
brilliant
to
this
change the rules.
Harvey
Because why am I
Elliott should be
seeing
in there.
grown ass men who've been in this league for like
But the
3
thing is,
years?
because they're not, they're 22.
I know, but they.
Foden's been around for ages.
But
He's
it should be.
22.
It should be.
It's mad.
It should be
What should the
Yeah.
cut-off point be?
under 2.
21.
No,
Under
they should do
two,
it on appearances.
yeah, appearances or under 2 seasons
think it
played
should
or
be
something
under
I
like
think
that.
under 20. I think under 20.
Under
Actually,
21s,
young.
yeah.
Yeah,
well
like
done.
I feel like
I mean,
2021.
It's
and
nice
then
to see
the rest.
so many Arsenal players in there. Like, they're not going to win Player of the Year. But
Why is Gabriel not there? If Saliba's there, Gabriel should be, no?
Gabriel's
should
old.
be.
Yeah,
He's
Gabriel-
like 25.
Oh, sorry.
no,
yeah.
but he's
Player of the year
Player of the
is
Year,
Foden,
he's-
Haaland, Van Dijk, Watkins, Rice, Odegaard, and Isaac. And Saka, Saliba, Gabriel snubbed. Solanke snubbed as well.
It's hard though, man, isn't it?
Manager of the year.
Saliba's he's not in there.
He's in young
What,
player.
for
of the
player?
year.
I thought he
Is
was.
Palmer
I thought
in
he
Saliba's
has
in young
been.
player. Saliba's in young
Palmer
player.
in player.
Palmer's in young
Correct.
player.
Saliba should
well.
be in. Saliba
Yeah,
should
no.
also be.
Palmer's
No,
in
he's
young
not.
player.
No, but
He's not.
Saliba should
He
be.
is.
Saliba should be
Palmer's
Player of the
Saw
Year
it
as
this
well.
morning. He's
Palmer's-
in young player.
Whoever's provided me with this sheet.
Palmer's
I don't
in
know.
Cole Palmer is in
Rob,
young player
trip me
of
up.
the year.
He's not gonna
Of
be-
course
he's
young.
young.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
this sheet's
Cole
wrong.
Palmer's
so
in
don't
young
blame
player.
me.
It should be-
Saliba should be in Player of the Year as well.
Is Foden
Especially if
in
Van
player
Dijk's in
and-
it.
Yeah.
Well, it should be Foden for player, Cole Palmer for.
Don't you
young.
think?
Yeah, that's what it should be.
Saliba,
Yeah.
That's what it should be.
just on it. I know I'm going to be blowing my own player's trumpet, right? But
Pause.
he's played every right? But he's played every game this season,
Yeah.
and he's been consistently good. How's Van Dijk in it and Saliba's not in it? You know that with these things, they're ridiculous when they do them, man.
Oh yeah, I
It's
don't.
like-
I
like
don't,
when
I don't pay
gave
too much
they
attention.
gave Ange Postecoglou
Jesus.
London manager
of the year, and he
yeah.
hasn't beaten hardly any London
Yeah,
clubs.
it's mad. It's mad.
In like November
Madness.
as well. What?
gone too far.
This,
These
this
awards
show
are
has been
ridiculous.
mental. Omar
gone on
says,
too long.
yeah, who
That's what
wins?
it
We've
is.
just said. By the way, I'm a United fan. Oh, it's gone. And this, yeah, we've seen that. Mud Brothers for life. Flex, don't fight it. But this Sunday, Man United rise, says JJ. A-Man says, tell Robbie Villa are on 67 points. Tottenham are on 60.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah,
we need
that's
to.
what I
Villa
if
would
they-
need 4
we need-
points
yeah.
above Tottenham. Do the
We
math.
need to get a draw.
Ah,
Robbie got it right. He got it right.
That's what I said.
Aminor says, Robbie, I will be at Old Trafford with my spray can, says Aminor. Polo says, do you really think the late buying goal was offside? I truly believe it was
That
on.
was,
and Perez paying
But
the
they
refs
did
again.
stop. I think the referee just
they're both
lines
messed
them-
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
he blew. He
The
blew. He
bleeding
blew
the
was
his
Real
so
Madrid
commercial.
players
Yeah, yeah.
definitely did stop, but that was a shocking decision.
Last one from Moses, and it goes like this. Abby, you are a snitch. And that's what it says.
Okay.
What's she
I don't know.
Why am I snitch?
Moses, ask Moses. What
No
have you done to
context.
Moses?
No
Dunno.
context.
You thrown him under the bus. What's
Dunno.
happened there?
Why am I snitch?
Listen, it's been a real packed show today. We've really enjoyed it.
What
Big
show?
games,
Whoa.
big games going over. As you know,
Have you enjoyed
people,
the
it has been a takeover of the United View studio by
United
Matisse.
Blue. That's
That's
off.
childish.
Take that off the wall,
It's
Flex.
childish,
Get it
isn't
off.
Childish.
Right. Don't forget to subscribe to United View, right? Don't forget to subscribe to them. And also, I want to thank Abbi. Thank to Matisse. Thank you very much, Abbi.
Take that down. Flex, as
AGT, I know there's a train strike on, so big up to you.
Still
for
managed.
still
Big
managing
up,
to
G.
get down here from Liverpool. Right, and big up to Flex.
What's
Yeah.
Cole Palmer doing behind the man them as well? What's this?
Jose's there on the wall as well. By the way.
well. Everybody ask, go and make up me clocks.
Thanks very much for watching the show. Don't forget to subscribe here to DR Sports. Couple of things to tell you about quickly. We're going to be doing a special live show, right? So look out for that. We're going to give you details of that. A special live show coming
Come
up
cook
here
us in person.
Coming
In
up in
person.
London. So make sure you look out for that. You have to get your tickets early for that. And also, we're going to be at Soccer X in Amsterdam this year as well, right? So look out for that as well. Going to give you more details
target.
of that on Monday's show. Thanks very much, and we will be back on Monday.
Vamos.
I've got nothing left. I've got nothing